Who lives in a pineapple next to the sea? Millie Thompson. Whoa. I got a little excited. Welcome back. We are about to go on a little explore of this area, and this is Syrich SMP. A little out of character here. This is also one of the servers that I play on. It is just a few of us. It's a private server, and my husband and one other person plays on here, and we'll be kind of touring around to the different bases. But this is my area. This is Shipwreck Cove, and this is the pineapple. So, and now getting back into character. Wow, this place is so amazing. Now, we know, we've already looked at the storage room down here and saw my face. And we've seen the cat rescue place, but this pineapple is very reminiscent of a little spongy friend, but it's on land. Ah, okay, so we have an enchanting setup and all sorts of good, ooh, lots of heads. Fishing, all the fish in the sea, lots of good fishing. Oh, lots of mob heads, lots of goodies. It's a fern. And then we have, let's see, oh, LA's. That's what we've been hearing giggling. Oh, and there's a little kitchen area, a towel to wash, dry your hands at the sink, all sorts of foodstuffs, and I believe it's a little loft area for a bed. So just not too much up here, just very simple and easy. And you'll notice I'm actually recording this on Christmas Eve, so everything is going to be very Christmassy. So we must have gone back in time slightly. All right, so we've got our nether hub, our nether gate to the nether, and hopefully to go back home. And it looks like Axolotl's coming soon. Well, that's kind of cute. And okay, so just a little area with the beach. Looks like there's some farms. That looks like a flower farm. I recognize that. Trees. We've got all the different sheepy farm, and it looks like there's sugarcane. Let's take a look up here. A little like park area. Oh, how nice. Look, a cactus farm, cow crusher, all the different fields and crops, and that's obviously a bee greenhouse. Ooh, danger. Danger down through here. Oh, and it's a beach over here. We have a little boardwalk. And as you can tell, there are a lot of modded blocks here. There's only a couple mods in here. There's the mob heads, the player heads, and decorative blocks mod. So not a whole lot of and swift leaf decay. That's another one. Welcome to Pineapple Beach. No littering, no glass. All right, nice little beach area. If you have watched any of my previous season, I built a little beach like this at the end of the season. But I had some of these modded blocks to make picnic tables. What I didn't have was animated mobs. And Nikki can't see her very well. There we go. Look at the cute puppy. Hello, cute puppy. You'll notice that the mobs are a little more animated than they normally would be. Alright, so a road that leads up to the flower farm and another road that looks like it doesn't go anywhere right now. And we have a stable. Inside the stable are lots of donkeys. Oh, you're very excited. Some donkeys, a horse, lots of llamas. Ooh, a mule. That's something we haven't done back on our area yet. Yeah. Very excited. Little campfire like we did at our barn. And it looks like this area is all getting ready to be prepared. But if we come back over here, we can take a look at the greenhouse. And I love these little lamps. They are light sensors, so they will turn on at dusk when the sun's going down. And Here are our bees. Our beehives are all ready to go. We've been working on honey block production as well as the honeycomb. It was very important for honeycombs for the pineapple initially. We head past all of this area, and we're planning on putting various buildings on either side all the way down through here. It's going to be kind of a shopping district of sorts, built up around the Coco Cabana Hotel and Resort. Now, there is public beach access. That was what was originally here, long before all the resorts and things started to spring up. Shipwreck Cove Public Beach. This nice little public beach has been sealed off from the resort now, but I am planning on putting a lighthouse or something along those lines over here on this hill at some point. Come up and around, we can take a look at the hotel. The hotel was built 100% in survival. Absolutely no cheats. It is literally the biggest build I have done to date on any server anywhere. As you can see, there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rooms on this side and just about as many on the other side. Coco Cabana Hotel and Beachfront Resort. And I'll walk us around the outside just a little bit here. There's a wandering trader frozen over here. Over on the side, there is a parking lot and some lights, like just some regular lights over the thing. Must use keycard to enter, exit only, and there is hotel use only, no dumping. So we have a dumpster over here, and we'll go to the back afterward here. But if we were to park our car here, we'll walk along the front area, and you can see into the rooms vaguely. Now, Hotel Coco Cabana has all of your brochures for all the things that you can see around the area. And some seating if you're waiting to check out or check in. More seating. Nice large lobby area where you can see some greenery. And we have hotel registry check-in here. And there's the register. And we have a bell. Whoa. And I will show you what that is here in a minute. It's fine. Can you come out? Hi, my name is Coco Corbin III. Coco Corbin III is our check-in registry hotel guy. He is also, Syrich recommend. Welcome. Welcome to Coco Cabana Hotel and Resort. Before we begin, please sign in. All floors offer either an ocean or city view. Honeymoon Suite is available on 3rd floor, which we'll go check out. Other amenities, private beach access, heated outdoor pool, jacuzzi tub, cabana drinks featuring our Coco coolers, fishing tours, and island bungalows are coming soon. This guy is an Unbreaking 3 villager. Somebody else already had mending on here, Syrich did, so I got an Unbreaking in case I needed it. Now, if we come out to check the amenities, here is our big back pool area. Nice lighted and heated pool. Lots more seating and umbrellas and all sorts of funness in this heated hot tub. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this feels good. Oh yeah, I'm coming back here. I might have to check in. They're letting me tour the facilities to see if I'm ready, yeah. So then there are going to be boat tours. So I have the boat tour seeing around the island over there. I want to put more sea turtles. So there'll be sea turtles that you can view. And then maybe cave exploring. So eventually I want to do up the beach. But then we have this special fellow. And I discovered him earlier today, and I'm gonna cut to the clip where I tamed him. Here you go. I am working on helping to get a security guard for this hotel because you know what? It's a resort, and I feel like every resort needs a good security guard to keep the riffraff out. I happened to find a pillager raiding party off over there and got this captain over here, and because I have an actual villager in the hotel, I didn't want to kill him nearby. So I had a thought to put him in a hole and let him despawn all by himself. And then I realized, because I had path blocks, and where I was doing this was actually over by my base, because I had path blocks, he can still see me sometimes as long as I sit in the right spot and I don't squat or anything. And he just shoots off his crossbow and it doesn't hurt me at all. And, you know, I've seen all of these ridiculous setups all over the internet. And I've never once seen anybody use path blocks to do this. So we're going to see if it works. I've already name tagged him so he doesn't despawn. He's going to be Security Sam. And we're going to see if it works. It's probably going to take a very long time. And obviously, you'd probably want to do it in a safe area. So you can like AFK. But we'll see how long it takes for this crossbow to bust. And see if we can put him in a spot somewhere here in the hotel. So yeah, I was very absolutely amazed that that trick worked. I've never seen anyone tame a villager without all sorts of water and trickery and all sorts of stuff. It took me a half an hour to just stand there in AFK while he shot at me and didn't actually hurt me or hurt himself, which was really important. And now I have a captain, and his name's Security Sam. He's our bouncer in case you drink a little too much and he has to get you back to your hotel room. So, oh, speaking of hotel rooms, it's getting dark. Let's go check in. We're gonna go to Honeymoon Suite. You know what? So, Honeymoon Suite is the biggest room of the whole hotel, and it has a balcony overlooking the public beach, where you can see that, and then also overlooking the pool and the ocean beyond. And again, I think having like a lighthouse or something very special over there and put more palm trees together might look really sharp over there. So if we close these doors real quick, here is some seating, some couches, a table you can write home to, and then the private bedroom. In the curtains here, these are just banners on glass and then panes to give the depth. So that's how I made these windows. They're both the panes and the glass blocks. These are just glass blocks to give you, and we have Optifine on here, so it does have a nicer texture. I know Donkey Kong's not all that romantic, but the other picture option for that is the skeleton, the boat. So, you know, Mario saving the princess, Honeymoon Suite. Yeah, that was my thought. So each hotel room, other than these, like, so that room is the biggest. It has 2 whole room sections. Now, most of the rest of the rooms are going to look like this, where it has like a double bed, just a nice little desk, a chair, and then pictures on the walls. But on a couple of these rooms facing the ocean side, I did things up a little bit. The bed is actually right by the window on this one. And then if you look at this one, same thing, but there's 2 windows. It's a little more expensive, but they all have these lamps and the beds and nice little tables and things to look out over the... Ooh, I like that view. The palm trees, it looks really nice. Haven't had too much time to look at it since I put it together, honestly. And then at each end of the hallway, there's like little tables and hanging plants and that sort of thing. Now up at the top, roof access, employees only. We'll kind of come up here real quick to look. I spawn-proofed all of this, so nothing can spawn. They're all half slabs, lower half slabs. And then we have the tops of here have rails. And if you do rails in a circle, they look like fans. So these are our air conditioning units up on the top. And obviously I did put some lighting on there, but again, all of this is spawn-proof. These are stairs. These are half slabs on the lower half, so they're all safe. You don't have to worry about anything no Enderman can drop stones on the top here, and nobody can like spawn. And every little nook and cranny has lanterns. So yeah, this is the hotel, the Coco Cabana. It probably took about 24 to 40 hours to build total. This is all terracotta, and then again modded blocks here, but I could have just used stripped jungle plank on these too, so it would not have been too difficult. And I'm going to also show you where all of this prismarine came from, because this is the server that I have drained an ocean monument. And speaking of which, before we continue on too much further, I paid, honest. We also have our mob farms, which I tucked back in here kind of as a easy access to the XP farms. There's skeleton, spider, and zombie down in there. Let's take a look at the prismarine farm. I honestly cannot tell you how many hours this took. There's at least 3 8-hour days spent doing this. Probably more. The glass itself took forever to just seal in, and I decided instead of doing the round farm like most people tend to do, I did it square to save as much space as possible, and I couldn't do the math very well for the glass. So it was literally get the glass in, try not to die. The guardians, I used a lot of invisibility potions and underwater breathing potions and all of that. Then I sealed in the top using lava, and then started doing the sand and sponge trick to drain this monster down here. And I will say that sealing it off from the top, I never had to worry about the guardians killing me, and I didn't have to use invisibility potions after that. So I will give you that as a tip. Other than that, this little mob farm, the farm here in the middle, I actually built first, drained just this section here, and then I ended up doing everything else. So it was kind of a passive mob farm. Now this guy is actually surprisingly good. Now that I've drained it, I can AFK for about half an hour, and it'll give me like 2 blocks of everything I need, including ink sacs for dark prismarine. So it's really excellent. And thankfully there was like 2 sponge rooms in this thing, so it helped a lot. So if we kind of come gliding in here real quick, you can hear them dying up there. And we had lots of mobs and other things die in here, so I'm just kind of collecting heads. And actually, just passively right now, look at this. Like Syrich has probably been AFKing here, and I've AFK'd here a few different times. And they basically just flow in, come into the thing, die down there on the soul campfires, and it's just a 4 spot. I mean, it's just not a ton. And that's 128 things up. So anyway, this is the entire ocean monument. It doesn't look as big until you actually come down here and you look up at this monster. And I also drained the inside of it first before I got the whole outside done, and then started taking out walls. I have a farm down here. I feel like I need to have some other farms in here at some point, so if I'm AFKing up there, the farms could be doing their things, like a melon and pumpkin farm possibly. And then I just had, like, this was my setup for my sponges and my glass, so it's just a whole lot of empty furnaces right now. But I will tell you, the smartest thing you can do is, if you're going to be smelting up a ton, get yourself a lava farm, make yourself a lava farm of some sort. And again, this is just kind of still a work in progress through here. Now, the reason there's amethyst through here was there's actually another entrance that can get you, and you can kind of see it on the mini map. You can see I have a path that goes all the way back to base below ground, and I happened to run across an amethyst while I was digging that. But this is the area that I have built on the overworld. Now, the roads are all me, and then this is the creeper farm that Syrich built, as well as a carrot farm for villagers, villager breeding initially. We have some docks, we have an iron farm that he created, and then this is his insane chest monster. It's not really a monster. Oh, he's got a lava farm going now too. Smart man. But this was his sorting system once he got this insane iron farm going, which we might have to do eventually for the Adventure Guild as well. And it looks like presents today. He's got all of his mob heads. And then tons of other things going. So there is a biplane, a plane over here. Kind of like a mine setup, and his mines are absolutely positively insane. Absolutely insane. Beacon maintenance. Buddy. Aw, is a doggy. You're new. Now he has a crazy base he's working on right now. He hasn't gotten to finishing it yet, and I've offered to help on it. This portal leads us to the nether, and it leads to the portal roof. I mean the nether roof. And then we're gonna fly around all this craziness here. Yes, this is our villager trading hall. This is the mansion. And this is more of the insanity that is this mining operation. In this world, I'd like to pretend like there is a rich tycoon who I just happen to work for once in a while. I am his interior decorator, and he'll pay me in diamonds and other things like emeralds and books and things. But this is, I think he named it finally the SS Syrich? Yes, SS Syrich Craft. This wasn't his build originally. I will say, like, I think 90% of these builds weren't his creations. He's following detailed videos on how to do it. However, the interior is all me. This was me doing these interiors, so there's an interior hallway, and we have 2 staterooms on board. They both have bathrooms. This one actually has a shower, and a toilet, and a sink, and a mirror. And then if you come into this bedroom, same basic thing. There isn't a shower in this one, but it has a toilet and a sink. And then this is the main like living space where there's like a kitchen, onboard living space, lots of seating for big parties. This is because of what's upstairs, and I will show you soon what that is. But in here is the master suite. So double bed, computer, so you can like use your mouse and type on your keyboard and just use your laptop there. Place for clothes, and then a big tub, bathtub, sink, mirror, etc. So nice cozy space to bathe for the captain. Now before we go upstairs, I will show you down here real quick. We also have a special area down below. Now we had to run it somehow, so there is a blaze, not really, it's a head, for the actual engine. And it also, we have the water heater, which powers all of the hot water to the pipes. We have wine for the good guests and wine for the meh guests. So there's a whole wine cellar, and I use candles for wine bottles. I think they look really good. Back in here is a workshop, so the crew can fix up things, cut things, do whatever they need to, redstone work, wiring, etc. And then, of course, you know, no ship would be complete without a creepy enchanting dungeon and storage room. So this ship could be honestly used as a base. The way I set up the interior could be used as a base for multiple people. And I love how the glow lichen on the carpet makes it look like extremely fancy, shiny carpet. I feel like I need to use that somewhere else too. Now, all of this again was built. Some of it was built in creative. Most of it is built in survival in here. Now, he put this seating in here. I think it was part of the original design. But then inside, I did all of this. We put in a big bar area. More private, like comfy seating, a couple seats for a couple people who just want to look out and enjoy the view, and a pool. Rest of it, I believe, was all just part of the mod. Yeah, so this was part of the video that he had watched and had put together. So this is really, really pretty cool. You have all your buttons and your steering and other things you can kind of toggle on and off, so lots of fun things to click and press. So one last thing, part of this tour. Now, maybe someday in the future, I'll have to find the link for this. You can find it in a video. I think his name's Brandon something is the tutorial, so you can look him up. I'll try to put the links to the videos I know of in the description if you're curious to build something like those yourself. Now, this is our villager trading hall. I don't know where the video came from that, but Syrich said he found a video to do that. Now, this monstrosity was so I could trade with villagers at build level. And I do have that achievement here. It is absolutely insane. Now, I tried to also make it so that I could fall from height down to the bottom of the world, but there was one issue where I built that. The bedrock does not go deep enough, so it's going to be on hold for now. But this was where Sky High Sal, and it was brought to you by Grumbot, because we're Hermitcraft fans too. Now, this road leads all the way back to spawn. So there is, spawn itself is actually quite a ways off that way. And if you look at the mini-map, you can see the road that leads up there. Now, this took me forever to build. And some of it was already done. This wall here was built by Syrich, and he started to move the villagers in, and he had this breeding area, and he moved some of the villagers in over there, and then it didn't get sealed up, and there was a big accident, and most of the villagers perished except for like 4, I think. I came back in and sealed the whole thing up, moved the breeder here, and then moved everybody in with the railing into their places. We're still missing a couple villagers, so hopefully we can eventually get back in there and fill in the last of the villagers. But these guys are mostly, they're all ready to be zombified. You can kind of hear the zombie noises. There's a zombie running along this wall here, and a zombie running along both the top and the lower tiers. So this was our mending villager. Again, we have it all down to 1 emerald and lots of spare books. So if somebody needs to buy one, they can just bring an emerald from their ender chest and a trade. And these guys also have the beautiful trade of 1 book, 1 bookshelf for emeralds. So that I can make lots of emeralds by just having an emerald or a book. But we made Monument Park, donated by the villagers, and this park is to look up at the monument up there. And It's just a kind of cute little city park thing, so you can also stare at the giant villager monument up there too. And I wanted to show you before we go through to home, we need to get through to the nether. So let's concentrate on going to the nether. Concentrate. Now get to the nether hub. Nether hub. Yeah, blaze spawner. Oh, goodness. That's new. Never had a wither skeleton show up above here before. Seal this area off. Never had a wither skeleton spawn there before. Might have to glass this up. So it is the lava trick. It's very similar to most other XP farms, except you use lava instead of water. They filter down to a 3 space, just like with a spider, but you have to also use fence gates made of either work or crimson wood, so that they kind of come down, and then you can kind of just sweep them down, and they'll just kind of die. And I put fences in so you don't get too close, but we also have an emergency water backup here. Come here. Come here, fella. There you go. And they are very loud, but plenty of blaze rods and so many blaze beds. I'm not too bad at XP either for all of that. Thank you everyone for joining me on this on Syrich SMP. I just wanted to kind of show off some of the builds that I've been doing. Obviously, I don't have a real big base yet. I mean, I have a pineapple. Who lives in the pineapple next to the sea? Millie Thompson. So, yeah. I'm ridiculous. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great and a fabulous week. And I do hope you'll come back and join me next Monday. And we're going to go do some more stuff in the Adventurers Guild and around the Adventurers Guild. And then we have more places to explore on that weird portal thing that Carta put together for us. So we're gonna do that next time. So let's get back to the portal and let's get on back home before the other Millie finds out we were ever here. Bye guys!